Bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. The college experience is literally just jahil and fitna wrapped into one. Yeah, I said it. But I'm coming from a place of literal experience. I literally just graduated May of 2026. So I was in college for 4 years with Gen Z. So I can really state what it is with my own two eyes, what I've witnessed and what I know what goes on. Now, this is a big disclaimer. I am not saying higher education in and of itself is bad. Because I don't want nobody coming to my comments, whipping their keyboards out, talking about some, yeah, bro, you said college is bad. Da, 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 da. No, use some brain cells. I'm talking about the experience of college, not higher education and higher learning. Because there's nothing wrong with getting in higher education. Now we got that out the way. For some of the people that they might be a little slower, they might have rode the short bus. I don't know. May Allah make it easy on you if you actually are. But the main thing, or the first thing I really want to get into is about the dorms, right? Dorms is one of the most fitna and jahil places I have ever been in my life. As someone before who did not really practice the deen of Allah at first, and then now I practice the deen of Allah, alhamdulillah, may Allah keep me steadfast on it. But I done seen some things, boy. I done seen a lot and I done heard a lot. This fitna central, fitna maxing, whatever you want to call it, jahil maxing. From you being able to easily just free mix on the floor, because let's be honest, most of these dorms are going to be co-ed. So what are you going to do? There's going to be maybe 6 to 8 girls just on your floor alone. And a lot of the times, at least where I lived, there was 14 to 16 floors. So you do the math on how many women are there, and then you can have someone that lives in another dorm, and you do the exact same thing. It's just jahil, bro. Just fitna maxing. Like, you literally just knock on doors and just talk to them, especially if you're a freshman. You know how easy it is? Freshmen just want to talk to each other, just want to chat, because they don't know nobody, they don't know no better. So that, literally, it's just fitna, just free mixing, maxing. And guess what? They're literally throwing people who are in their sexual prime from the ages of 17 to about 23 to 24. We're throwing them all into a place where there's literally nobody there. They're encouraging you to do zina. I remember walking into my dorm on the front desk. They literally having all types of condoms. They got the magnums. They got all types of stuff. They got everything. All types of condoms. They got flavored condoms. I seen green apple condoms. I said, bro,
what is out the mud? We got Rashad McCown.
What the hell y'all got going on here? But the point still stands, yo, bro, it's straight jahil. Because we're throwing people into their sexual primes in one building. If you're talking about high school, just throwing a bunch of high schoolers in there during their peak, that's not the peak. That's really like when Benyamin, we're year 3 will be saying. We ain't seeing the full thing. It's like how Yamin Yamal is playing right now. He ain't at his peak yet. He getting there. You know what I'm saying? This is college really is Braun on the Heat or 2018 Braun. It's it's maxed out. It's on crack. Whatever cracked analogy from any game or anything you can imagine. That's literally what being in a college dorm is. Especially that first week. A'udhu billah, I've heard. Even as kafir woman, but it still applies. 15 sexual partners in a single semester. That's literally how many weeks we have in a semester. That's literally, it's disgusting. Not to mention how it's very easy to easily slip down the wrong path if you're not in. They slip down the wrong path if you're not really on the deen of Allah. Even if you're on the deen of Allah, sometimes it can be very tempting. Shaitan can whisper in your ear, it's okay, do this, do that. And then you have parties. Parties are one of the jahil, most disgusting places that I've seen. Alhamdulillah, now if I ever stepped into a function with loud music, it kind of just turns me off. I get a little scared, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's really disgusting necessarily about all this free mixing that goes on in a dorm. It's one of those things that is just very disgusting. And then not to mention when it comes to your classes, let's be real, bro. Majority of the time, you're going to be in classes with women or the opposite gender. If you're a woman watching this video, you're going to be in classes with a man. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of you're already free mixing in that sense. And then most of the time, they're going to throw you in projects or force group projects. How many times have you had a group project in class? You could raise your hand. I don't know why I said raise your hand I can see you, but I'm assuming your hand is raised because If you've been in school, you've been forced to do group projects. Like me, bro, I swear. Every time I've done something, because I mind you, I have an IT degree, and you have to work in the workforce with teams and groups of people. Every class I had a group project, bro. Every class I had a group project. Sometimes I didn't really have that many because depending on some classes you take, you might not be as many of the opposite gender. But IT is a degree that it's mixed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be men, there's going to be women. Like, if you're in a business degree, it's going to be men, there's going to be women. Now, if you're in nursing and you're a man, let's keep it a buck. You're going to have a bunch of women. And you're going to have to work with women. You get what I'm saying? So now you're kind of forced to free mix, even though you don't really need to free mix. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're kind of just forcing the free mixing out of you. And I ain't gonna lie, just group projects in general just be blowing me because, or anyone that does it, because you got to rely on other people to then actually get the work done. Because, like, bro, there'll be people that don't want to do nothing. You got to threaten the teacher. You're like, yo, bro, what is you doing? Like, I got to snitch on you. Now, I don't know why I mentioned that. This is a little side tangent. Group projects got me frustrated. Alhamdulillah, I am done with college. And may Allah allow me to get a job. But, bro, them group projects are really fry you. And then another reason why college is really just fitna. Because, like, really look at it and break it down. What do a lot of colleges push? They're pro a lot of these nonsensical things. They're pro-abortion. They're pro-feminist. They're pro-alphabet community, alphabet boys. Really think about it, man. Like, a lot of these colleges are pushing bad narratives. They're pushing things that go against Islam. And then on top of that, if you genuinely don't understand the deen of Allah, you might be like, oh, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with an abortion. Damn, what's wrong with feminism, man? Let's give women the rights. Whole time, feminism was created by Yahud. That's a topic for another day. So YouTube, don't cook me, cause like I didn't even start the grind yet, yo. I still want my channel, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, really think about it. Like, they push a lot of narratives and just like inclusivity, all this weird stuff. You got Batman chopping the willy off. Like, it's really like you see a transformer. You be like, yo, bro, what is you wearing a dress and you got hair? You like, bro, what is you doing? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the college is just gonna push a bunch of different type of rhetorics onto you, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna fall for anything because you don't know. So then it's just terrible, man. It's kind of like, it's just, honestly, bro, I can't even get the words out for it. It's just trifling, man. Bro, another thing too about the fitna of college is that majority of the time you're going into debt. And who are you going into debt to? The Yahud. But that's another, I keep talking about the Jews, but they really do be running a lot of this stuff in this world, cuz. And I didn't say Jew, I said Yahud. But the point still stands, man. They do run a lot of things, but the point of the fact is you're going to be charged interest. And you know the hadith that Rasulullah told us about how the person that goes with the riba goes against Allah and his messenger. I was like, yo, Brody, I said, nah, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that hadith, I got scared, cuz like, bro, what do you mean I'm gonna go to war with Allah and his messenger, bro? I go to war with a lot of people. I would go to war. But you say I gotta go against war against Allah and the best of his creation? I say, yeah, bro, I don't like losing battles, man. Bro, I'm gonna get rid of that interest. Alhamdulillah, like, my dad actually helped me. Even though certain things I don't see eye to eye with my pops, I still love him. I still have a lot of respect for him. And I genuinely appreciate how I didn't have to go into riba loans and all this other stuff to get an education. But unfortunately, some of these parents, they push their daughters and etc. to get riba loans and all this other stuff. To then what? Your degree is coming from haram. So then you can make the argument, you're eating from haram. You're drinking from haram. You're providing with haram. So it's kind of like, yo, bro, what is you doing? That's just more fitna, more other stuff. So it's like, yo, bro, the financial part of it necessarily isn't really too much worth it, especially if you're trying to go to a 4-year institution just off the bat. Now, if you still want a higher education, there's generally nothing wrong going the community college route. And after the community college, you go to the 4-year. Because especially if you do your thing at CCBC, now that's my local community college, or wherever your local community college is, at least if you're in the States. I don't know how the men them do it. I don't know how any other country does their stuff, right? But I'm speaking on the United States of America, land of the free, home of the brave. Even though the Yahoo run us, that's a different story for a different day. I keep mentioning them, but if you look in history, their fingers are on everything. But I digress, right? But to save some money, you can actually go community college route, then go to a 4-year. If you do good enough, you could probably get a scholarship. Just do your thing, right? So all in all, man, college is good, but it's not in the same time, because it's dang near like, yo, we really pushing a bunch of these haram stuff that kind of don't help, the free mixing, this, that, and the third. So it's kind of like, bro, what the hell do we got going on, man? Like, I hope this video was informative, man. If you enjoyed this video, man, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'm really trying to run it up on this YouTube, trying to spread as much about the deen and things that I've experienced that I know, because Rasulullah told us that even if you know an ayah, convey that ayah. So I'm just trying to do what I can. So yeah, that's it, man. And I appreciate you for clicking on this video, staying this long, and I'll catch you in the next one.